Aaron, after the Astros tied things up there in the top of the eighth, what did you think of the way Trent Grisham responded for the offense there in the bottom?
His last 2 days, man. He had no hits yesterday, but hit, 3 rockets, and then more of the same today. Obviously off a tough lefty, too, for most of it. Just a great at-bat. Patient, got one he could handle, and hammered it.
What do you think has allowed him to have some success in those situations late in the game? He has 4 home runs, 8th inning or later to tie it or to take the lead. That's tied for tops in the majors.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good at bat, so he really does slow the game down well, and I think he, is able to really lock in those moments. He's just been in such a good place all year with the at-bat quality. So when you're stringing, even when he's had little lulls where he hasn't gotten hits or hit a little, speed bump, like you watch the at-bats every day and they're patient. He knows what he's looking for. He's got a good plan. You're seeing the power, and just a big-time at-bat right there.
You had to lean on Bednar again. Did you expect that would be the case coming into it?
No, I was hoping, Duvall for one and Bednar for one. Hopefully one of these times I can get Bednar 1 inning only. But just another big effort by him.
What do you think of the way he has responded in those situations? It's happened twice now here in a short period of time.
Yeah, it's been great. I can't throw him in any deeper of a fire, and he gets ahead of Walker there too, 0-2, and then ends up losing him and doesn't even flinch and gets the punch and then a 1-2-3-9. So great job by him, and because I'm not going to run him again there much past 30 pitches, so to be as efficient as he was too there in the ninth was big.
What did you think of Giancarlo in the outfield?
Yeah, good. Really good throw. Almost threw a guy out of the plate. I thought it was really efficient, under control. Talking to him, felt like he moved well. Sanchez hit the one rocket over his head, which nobody's catching. But, I thought he looked comfortable and about what I expected.
Gary and Pete.
Trent's a pretty relaxed guy. Do you think his personality lends itself to those situations?
Maybe. He is, the big sleep. He's that, but he's really confident too, and really talented. And I think he's got a veteran's way about him now, like a real understanding of what he needs to do every day to be ready to go. Has a really good plan. So whether it's right or left, he's going to give you a quality at bat. He's been a money player for us in big spots.
Just what did you see from Luis Gil today, and how important of a step was today for him?
Huge. Obviously Miami, his first one was a struggle. And even the first inning, I felt like he was searching to find it a little bit. Benny makes a big play there on the dirt ball. We get Altuve going. So that was a big play to kind of settle that first inning. And then I thought he came out in the second inning, had his best inning. Was in the strike zone, found some rhythm, flirted with a few 3-ball counts, but for the most part was able to win those. I thought he had a presence with everything. His fastball, changeup, and slider were all important pitches for him today. That was really good to see, and big effort by him.
Max.
To jump off that a little, when you're looking at the last few turns through the rotation, how do you balance they're giving you a chance to win, but also they haven't been as efficient as maybe you'd like? Yeah,
part of that with Luis is he's only going 90 today, so you don't really have that extra. But yeah, because as I've talked about, the pitching staff as a whole, they protect each other, right? And it starts with starting pitching. And you're right, they have done a pretty good job here this turn of giving us those opportunities to stay in games, to win games. Hopefully along the way here, we get a handful that get us deeper into games that allow the bullpen to set up, in a better way day in and day out.
And that play where Dominguez threw home, should McMahon cut that off? Did Rice just not get in front of him?
No, the play to me was the throw to second. Actually, I thought JD did low throw. So able to cut, so you're keeping the advancement, high throw where they'll take the, and then it kind of skipped into the runner a little bit, so Benny kind of got blocked out of it. But I thought good throw by JD, and just kind of an unfortunate how it skipped where it gets right into the runner where Benny gets kind of stuck, where he's got to give the lane to start, and then when it skips, he's in there and it's into the runner. So kind of looking at it and talking through it, I think more unfortunate than anything.
Meredith.
Aaron, understanding you stayed in the game, but any concern with Volpe's ankle there? It looked like he rolled it pretty good in the 8th.
I didn't even notice that, no.
Anyone else? Dave.
Aaron, I guess the assumption is when you make the deals like you do for the top relievers like you did, that it kind of can turn into a paint by numbers for the back end. The reality's been a little something different. For you guys to start out, how hard has that been just to scramble a little bit?
Yeah.
As guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a challenge just, with different guys scuffling a little bit. And again, handful of these outings, 4 innings, 3 1/3, 5 1/3, so you're playing catch up every day. And you don't want to abuse the guys. I mean, even though we're at that point of the season where it's obviously we got to win games, but you got to take care of these guys too, or there's not going to be any games to win when it matters. So, yeah, we got to, I feel like we have a ton of talent down there. And I feel like a handful of them are really throwing the ball really well right now. And if we can get them in the right spots, get a Cruz back, get a Yarbrough back, that just give you a little more depth down there. Hopefully it still turns into what I think should be a really good pen. But we got a ways to go to get there.